The party's over. It's the perfect time to be transformed. I'm Mike Morrison with 2 minutes of insight and inspiration. Welcome to 2 Minute Transformation. Well, Easter 2011 is in the books. What now? You've put your Easter clothes back in the closet, the leftovers are in the fridge, the kids are probably passed out somewhere with a half-eaten peep in one hand and the remains of a chocolate bunny in the other. No doubt you're headed out to work today just like any other day. There's a real danger here of going back to life as usual. That's exactly what the disciples were going to do. In John chapter 21, verse 3, Peter, having been an eyewitness to the events we just celebrated, decided he was going back into the fishing business. The message reads, Simon Peter announced, "I'm going fishing." The rest of them replied, "We're going with you." They went out and got into a boat. If these guys fell prey to settling back into the grind of ordinary everyday life, how much more do we need to guard against falling into the same mundane stuff of living and lose the sense of awe and wonder of God and His resurrection power? Peter wasn't merely going on a fishing trip to get away and process the events of the past few weeks. He was saying, hey fellas, I've got a family to think about and bills to pay. Think about it now. This guy spent his whole life on the docks, out there on the sea. The stench of dead fish and the salty taste of seawater splashing in his face was what he knew. He understood the value of a good catch. He made his living with his hands and his nets. These past few years, the miracles, the message, he's dead, now he's alive. I don't know about all this. This just isn't familiar. I'm going back to what I know, and the others were all too willing to follow. Thank God for empty nets. After a night of no fish to show for it, Jesus shows up and proves that following Him and His plan for their lives was the path to success. It may not be the easy, familiar, or life as we know it, but it's there with Jesus that you and I will be transformed.